Vanakkam. I'm going to again continue on this series called Give It a Thought. I can call it Zara Soch Ke Dekh, or I can say Sindhi Chipar. So, whatever you want to call it in different languages. But look at the topic. I've put it on the background. It is the most burning topic of all ages, and it is whether it's pass or fail. Now, why I thought to take this, because even today, because of the way we were taught on the school, right from the childhood, everything was imposed to us as only two criterias for our whole academics, which is either pass or fail. And there is a boundary line drawn to it. And so it is R ya par, whichever way. Now, in this process, what has happened is the student or the child or whatever the candidate, it doesn't matter which exam he's going to give, end of the day is looking at only these 2 points, and in addition to this the marks also, how much he has got. And all through he has forgotten one big important aspect, and he has forgotten to learn. He has forgotten to learn the concept of whatever he's being taught. And this is a kind of perennial problem for me when I'm taking some classes. So you can see the majority of the students who come are basically only looking for either these two words. So they are not interested. Why am I learning this? What is the purpose? Should I understand the logic behind it? Is there any direct relation to the nature with which I can understand more easily, or any practical aspect which you're doing every day? Please remember, whole your life, every day, majority of the day when you wake up until you sleep, you are doing a lot of physics, a lot of biology, and a lot of chemistry. So if you don't look at it as a subject, you can try to relate a lot of things, whatever is being taught in the classroom, as some physical or a chemical or biological process which is happening to you every day. So you have to try to link that subject to one of these. If you link, then of course you have learned. But what is happening to us in every place, doesn't matter in the school or the college, or let us say beyond the college also, we are all looking at only one way to clear any course what we are doing. So something very typical is I collect last 10 times question paper, try to solve them. Some of them are solved in YouTube or in papers. They're distributed, they are sold. Uh, it is famously called, particularly in North India, as Kunji. That is what is the whole, it is called the guide. So all the question papers are solved. So what you have to do is just go through those question papers, solve it by luck. I'm damn sure if you have solved 100 questions, you might get majority of the questions coming back with the same concept, because concepts cannot change. It is only the problems and the values that keep changing, and that is what is your life also. Concept is still the same. So, end of the day, whenever you ask any person what you want, they just say that I want to pass. I want just to pass. So, what have you achieved by that? Nothing. You got a piece of paper which is like a school certificate or a degree or a competency certificate, whatever you want to call. That is what you have got. It's just mere piece of paper. Uh, I suggest, please try to change a little bit. If you try to understand the concept, no matter how the question is twisted, you can still attempt it and get some solution. But if you look at as an aim only to pass exam, so that you are looking at some let us say 10 questions, 11th question comes with a new twist, and I'm sure by the time you're already blank. That means you cannot proceed any further for that question. So why don't you take this way? You understand the concept, you will surely pass in the exam. But if your aim is only to pass the exam, I'm very much sure that some people twist the question, change the values, which makes you freeze in the exam, and finally you don't achieve it. And then you are frustrated, and then again the question comes, pass or fail. So the message from this video is only simple thing. Whenever you want to go for any particular certification, please make it an aim to understand the concept. If you understand the concept, you don't have to buy heart. This is a completely different topic about by hearting. I'll talk about that later, but you don't have to by heart. It will get embedded in your system. You try to take an example, try to prove that with an example, automatically you don't have to memorize anything. It will come because it is happening to you every day. So the message of this video is, please try to understand the concept and work with the concept rather than making your aim is only to pass or fail with a percentage. So that is not going to take you very long. A certificate does not mean that you have knowledge. It is just a mere test which is done within that 3 hours or 2 hours. But that will not come very good help for you when you are really going to do anything in practical. I hope this message was good enough, and there is no age limit for this message. Please remember, there are a lot of professions where studies goes on maybe till 60 also. So, and normally somebody who wants to keep his knowledge update, there is no limit to the age also. So hope this was good enough. Try to give it a thought and see if that can help you. Vanakkam.